I am not with it this morning. I am still tired as hell, but why not? Hello Lewis, how are you? I'm good, tired, oh, tired. I'm knackered, to be honest. But there's a few people around me. I'll have a quick look. I'm only going to do some short journeys today because I'm likely to be interrupted by various things that a couple of bits that I've ordered, the missus ordered some other rubbish, and I have to pop out. I've got to be gone by about 1 because I've got to go places that I really don't want to go to. No, it's because they're COVID contracts. No, oh, I've got a trailer, so I could use the cargo market. Where could... I don't want to do long journey, please. I don't know how they count as short journeys. Look, it's... you got most of it's on the bloody boat. I'll go Uppsala. Uppsala? I don't know how you say it. That's where I'm going to go today, I think. Oh, bloody headlights. My audio sounds a bit weird. Let me just meet. Nobody that way, nobody that way, let's go. They are bots at it again. Oh dear. You up to much this morning then, Lewis? Oh dear. There's a lot more light in my face than I expected there to be. I will... oh, hello. Is that the... I just see the picture on the Discord. Did it, Wi-Fi died. Oh, okay. That's always helpful. My internet dies, I would like a reduction in my costs, because mine's very expensive. Yeah, I'll go there. It's not far away. I'm a good computer, so I don't know what's wrong with it. Well, just to complicate things, I'm a IT technician. And I decided to waste my life working at a cinema, so I don't know what's really the best option there. Ooh, I've got to go to the corner. Oh, I'm going to go outside for this. Still butchered it. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Can't move, we'll do it this way. Hey sir. Hey Skip, thank you for that. Do I say sub or resub? I'll take it as resub. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you've got the... Yeah, you have. You've got the first founders thing. That's so many icons. Sith Yoda. I don't know what I'm seeing here. That's a great parker there by the truck, but I am going to take it nonetheless. How are you, Skip? I bet you're loving this, the grind this morning. I'm not. I'm still bloody knackered. Crimson's not awake, so I assume he stayed up all night, so I won't be seeing him today. That was a red light. Whoops. I don't know if there's anybody. There's one person around, but he's like miles away. Here we are on the road again. Going full speed today, none of this 55 mile an hour stuff. Yay! You got a new boat. To be honest, when I saw you said you were doing an O stream, I was confused. Now what it is I'm on earlier. To be honest, I wanted to be on a lot earlier. I've been up sort of scrolling because my eyes were like still glazed over, but just tired. But I'm a bit more with it now. So haven't had a coffee yet either, so that's probably not going to help. So what's happening is I've got to go see my mum later to sort something out for her, and she's got to go to an appointment for 2 o'clock. So I've got to leave here by 1 so that I'm there ready to go take her. So for that, that's why I'm on earlier, so I can still do a few hours. I wanted to try and do around 4. I've pretty much butchered it, but I'll be here for a bit. Thank you for coming by and resubbing. Oh, I get to see the little kitty cats on me activity feed on the side here. Did understandable, yeah. Lewis, did Skip's resub give you the emote? I've only got one emote, but there is more to come when I can sit there, spend some time in Photoshop, which I could probably do this evening, depending on what time I'm done with my mum. Yeah, sorry mum, you done with your thing? Cool, drop you home. I gotta go, I've got to break computers. Oh, it's only 10 to 10. So if somebody knocks at the door now, I'm not going to be too impressed. So I've got my phones here, that's a good start. Before I'm like, did they try and call me? Other than I've got various text messages to tell me that. Amazon's coming anytime up till 10, so it's like, that's really damn helpful. And then I've got the other ones coming between 10 and 11. Well, 10:02 and 11:02, so. There's posted the memes. Make me dab, of course. I could not have seen that coming, could I? Rip. I just wonder why that's highlighted. I'll just go around this tiny little bend. Dab. Yeah, Lewis, did Skip's resub give you the emotes? Because I can't remember if... I can't remember how they've come by. I got it from the orange drops. To be honest, I can't even remember how that works. But yeah, cool, fair enough, you got to use it, that's good. From my orange drops. They're the channel points, I decided to call them orange drops and give them a little orange drop icon just because I thought, why not? Gives it a bit of a twist. There's the kitty cat, the HD kitty cat. I didn't know the points gave out the emotes. But yeah, I'll take it. Not complaining. Oh, does it? Ah, okay. I do remember. Unless there's something new, it might be something new because I had a message probably a few weeks ago, last week, week before, maybe even before that, telling me about they've changed how the emote systems work. So I dare say that's probably part of it. But nice, I have the one emote. There is many more to come. I also need to find stuff to put for the tier 2 and 3 subs, should they ever arise. But what I shall do for those, I do not know. Answers on a postcard. To somewhere I don't know. I am literally just got all sorts of crap going through my head at the minute. I'll have to see if I can sit there and do some emotes later. Do some scrounging. See what I can create. Gotta have some ideas. I have a little idea of a little orange heart, I know that much. I haven't quite thought of anything else yet. I've also got to find out how many slots I have. I think it's only something like 5 to 15 somewhere. I don't think it's... I say it doesn't seem too many. It is when you've not got any. Feels like a lot. And then you've got streamers out there, they've got like 30, 40 slots instead. I need more. Well, you know how to get more, but it's getting there. Now this guy. This name rings a bell. I'm going to go down this side. This is probably going to be not a good idea going... Oh, it's not too bad a bend. I see a skip incoming. Hello, madam.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, I didn't know about the 480 gives the emote. I'm assuming that's a new thing.
I don't know. I can't say really check that much.
Yeah, same. Like it doesn't help for me because it just says infinite. It doesn't tell me. And to be honest, I've not exactly gone to streams that I supposedly don't watch to see if I can just go grab an emote after watching for a few hours. Say like one that I go watching for a drop or something.
Yeah.
You can beep your horn all you like. I don't know why you're beeping your horn. Going round the bend. My phone's decided to be really annoying by telling me it's 10 o'clock. An alarm. Go away. Thank you. How is you this morning?
Yes, tired. For some reason I just like could not get to sleep last night. I was like in bed, it was about 3 AM. I was like, just let me sleep.
I played on my iPad until I literally fell asleep carrying the thing. And I think that must have gone about 1 o'clock because the street lights had gone off. And then I was like, now what do I do? I don't know if you were about when I finished the stream yesterday. It went all the way until the very end, and then it crashed.
No. How annoying.
It was so annoying. Yes, the day before, I was literally like 2 or 3 times it crashed. I was like, this is going to get frustrating in a minute. Yesterday, went through the whole 5.5 hours, and in the last like 20 minutes, when I was about to throw it, it crashed. I was just at the end of my delivery and I was like, this is just put down. And then for some reason when it crashed, it then couldn't reconnect to the Truckers MP servers. So I was like, you know what, I'll just finish off that delivery last night because it wasn't a contract, it was just a normal cargo, so the server would just be carrying the time anyway. So I thought I'd have to deliver it, otherwise I'll end up coming back on it this morning and being told, oh, it's late. Yeah. So I finished it off last night. And obviously because the stream crashed, well, essentially the stream, the graphics crashed, it didn't show up the new followers and subs on the credits. Which I think is just a pee take. Like, I wanted to roll the credits, show them.
God damn it, show the credits.
The one time I wanted to show it off, I broke my headphones. Well, that was clever. I was going to say well done, but that was a bit more sarcastic, so I changed it. Now I can't hear anything. Oops.
Oopsies.
I wouldn't say it was the best improvement. You actually broke your mic, and now you broke your headphones. Not good. Just random things going around my head again still. I've unplugged them. I'm assuming by your screen, you're on a laptop. I don't know if you can still hear me or not. It might not be. Just a screenshot in the Discord looks like, to me looks like, sort of like a laptop size. You straight into busyness, or is it quite a nice peaceful morning so far for you?
Now, straight into business.
Oh, you got things lined up, have you? Damn people. What if they all broke this morning?
Basically, yeah.
I just thought of something that's just random. Have I got to go this way? Yes, I didn't see that. You say they've, like some of the computers have been on for like a year.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's just one user logged in, isn't it? Maybe? Or did they maybe...
Some of them are like they're just desktops, so they're just multiple users.
Oh, okay.
But they're not the ones over here, they're the ones over...
far away. I was going to say, because that one I remember you saying that hadn't been turned off for a year for a important company that you decided, I'm restarting it, tough shit.
Basically, yeah.
In my head I was thinking, hang on a minute, if they've got password policies, does that mean they've just been left it signed in and mooching over itself? And do you have to be logged in to be able to report a ticket?
Yeah, you did.
So I'm assuming if somebody can't log in, say they haven't changed their password, they would have to get one of their colleagues to report it for them.
Yeah.
Well, hope nobody gets locked out of an office. That would be a bit of a humdinger. Or I dare say you'd get an email from a phone or a call or something saying, can you fix this? Although that would be quite a drastic measure if everyone in the office has decided to be idiots. But, you know, this industry, you know, it's just one of a kind.
It's certainly something.
I think it's time just to go out there and have a picnic. You took a moment there.
Like, wait,
I've never known that phrase to be more relevant. Yeah, I've not even had my morning coffee yet either, even though I've had 6 packs of them delivered yesterday. Yeah, I thought I'd go for the long.
Coffee.
It is. One pack of it was hot chocolate. There was going to be 2 packs of hot chocolate. But what happened was, when I went to go order it or finish the order, the Milka one's gone out of order, out of stock. I was going to get 1 Cadbury one, 1 Milka one, and I was going to let Madam decide what she wanted, or let her try them. But never materialised. They weren't available last time either, so it was like, great. So we're sticking with the old Cadbury ones again. She quite like those. She said she don't mind the salted ones I've got actually, which is, to be honest, they're not actually that bad. I hate delivering to this place. It's entirely how quickly can I wrap a trailer around a post. There's a lamppost here somewhere. There he is. He's a lot closer than I thought, but I can get past him just. Oh yes. Park him there. Turn it off. Turn it up. Wrong button for ignition. Rep. One job done today, on to another. I thought I'd only do short journeys because I'm not going to do a long one to only get disrupted by somebody and then cut my time even shorter. I was thinking about maybe even doing ATS, to be honest.
Good.
Drive. I was thinking about it, but the Hope event's also crisscrossed as well, so I was hoping to maybe go on there and do 7, but it was like, nope, you've already done 7, so it's like, well, I will just stick to the other one. What do we get for memes? Oh dear. Every time I play ETS, god fucking damn it, rolled my truck. Oh dear. Right, what was I going to do? Another trip would be probably a good idea, wouldn't it? Rather than just sit here staring into space. Courtesy of Tired. Hope it's not here to stay, because I would not like myself. I haven't done many to Finland. Let's go Finland. I can go to Finland and grab a 3 bay trailer. I think that's probably a bit much. Yeah, Crimson I can only assume has been asleep. Well, probably went to sleep this morning. That's not it. I'm gonna have a quick look at Steam. Last online 4 hours ago. Yep, he stayed up all night. Oh, I'm going to ask you to skip, because this is going to be really amusing. What annoys you more? Someone that doesn't turn the computer off, or when they do turn it off, they always hibernate or sleep it?
Second.
When they do, it's always hibernated or sleeps. Because that's what he does. He doesn't ever shut it down. It's always, no, hibernate it, I want it to come on quicker. And you should see the arguments I get from him when I remove hibernate. So I've decided, you know what? I'm not going to remove hibernate. Basically, to start off with, just because of the amount of pop-ups he used to get.
Oh, right.
Because he used to turn it off, or restart it for whatever various reasons, and he was like, for God's sake, I've got all these bloody pop-ups. I'm just like, well, stop looking at dodgy websites. Oh, I've got first bay. Lovely. So I can carefully wrangle the trailer around here. Oh, not that way, that way. Line it up, stop that. Forward gear, turn it off. Do the cargo. Oh look, 26 past 8. Go straight back to 10 to 8. Courtesy of server. Which way should I go out? If I'm going that way, I'm going to go around this way. I have 24 tons of railway tracks. I don't know why you indicated white because it's not where I'm going, but never mind. Opposite indicated A, no? Okay. And just in case Juicy Pod comes back, I'm going to stick to the red light bulbs. After I was complaining everyone taking racing lines and I go through a red light. So I will obey those fools. Jesus, I'm having a coffee before I go anywhere in a minute. Also, I don't know if you were you didn't come on the call last night, but to be honest, it wasn't really that much happened anyway. When we were, you on when? Yeah, you were on when Crimson was talking. Did it sound like his mic was going a bit tinny?
I mean, yeah, but it kind of always sounds like that.
Like, I've actually had to turn him down for it to stop sound. Like, I was starting to worry that his voice was breaking my headphones. I've turned him down, so it didn't sound so tinny. But what's weird is I've set it up so obviously the audio's just about right on the stream, and then he comes along, talking fine, then occasionally he suddenly starts, I don't know, he does something, and then it almost starts clipping. And I've had to turn him down again. Well, I don't know what my volume's on at the minute. It's on 62. I normally have it on 70. I might turn it up actually a little bit because it's on the lower end of the scale.
I mean, I've got to be like the pee about before just a panic attack.
Oh, she wants to go out. Fair enough. Going off all the cats today.
Oh, probably.
Do you have B there as well? Or not today?
No.
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 Come on, you can still hear her out there. I haven't got the dial up so I can't actually see who's around me. Oh, hang on. Oh, I do have rear steering on this. Gets the trail around a corner quicker. I was thinking about maybe doing like some Siege or Valorant, but I'm not feeling that right now.
No.
Don't want to bot hasn't interrupted anything this time. Other than reminding us that you subscribed and such. Wonder if Lewis can hear me or if he's just watching me in the background now. Literally, he's got a screenshot literally for the moment it went live.
Yeah.
It's like they're ready and waiting. It's like, okay. Well, so it took me a while to sort of work out what I was doing. By the time I realised what to maybe get the game up ready to go, it was like, we have a minute left. It's like, okay, well, let's hope it loads up quickly enough. Lock and load. Fred Mel. I took a screenshot as well of my total views as well, because I wanted to see if that how quickly that was going up. Because the video I did yesterday, when I came off around, I think after I'd finished speaking to Crimson and I had dinner, it was like 9-10 o'clock, and I took a screenshot, and the video I'd done that morning, so about 10 hours prior, I'd already had 10 views. 10 or 20 views, which I didn't think was that bad for a video I've only just done. Oh, I'm talking to myself. Jack, fakes! Oh, need any more GPS systems in there? I've got enough. I can turn them off if you like. I can turn... Ah, there you go, I'll turn that one off. Here's with that lot. How are you, Mr. Fakes? Long time no see, and here. Let's just drop the car off to get subwoofer. Oh, for God's sake, modding your car already. Oh, fair enough. Oh, I can't remember where I was going. I'm going to Finland, so I want to go up that way. Nothing too crazy. Money is limited. Yes, fair enough. You can only go as far as money will take you. Is it raining over here? No, it is not. Let's turn those off. I've got to have new front brakes, new back brakes, and back tyres put on a Peugeot before I can have its MOT done. And then hopefully it should pass, because it only had a service done a couple of months ago, and they said it was in really good condition, so that should be good. Yeah, I really hope so, because I really can't afford anything else to go wrong with it. Temptation just to extend the warranty as well, just in case something else goes tits up in it, so then that way I don't have to worry about fixing it. The warranty can sort that out. which isn't too bad. I think for an extra couple of years it's like just over 200 quid. 250 quid, something like that, so it's not too bad, but it's still a lot when you're on furlough. These go wrong just as 1 or 2 months. Yeah, I'm probably going to. It's like 20 quid a month as well, so it's not like the end of the world. My obviously I work at the cinema, and they weren't brilliant to me this month. They basically sent me a message saying, oh, we've overpaid you this month by £300, so you better save it because next month we're not giving it to you. They're deducting it from your February wages, so it's like, great, just what I really, really want. So I'm tempted to go, sod it. Well, I'm not going to have the money next month, so I might as well get the car sorted this month. Because it's either that or maybe get some PC upgrades. Because my 980 Ti is literally getting to the point where I'm going to throw it out of a window. How do you mistake like that? I don't know. According to them, it was the complexities of the flexi furlough scheme, and the time that it was introduced and the time that I worked confused them. But it's like, well, hang on. I've got a payslip here if I can quickly just read the date. So my payroll date finished on the 14th of January, and they decided to tell me on the 28th of January, the day before I was meant to get paid, to say, oh, by the way, we're not giving you, we've overpaid you. It's like, well, hang on a minute, you've essentially had 2 weeks to sort it out. But then you decide to tell me one day before I get paid to basically say, oh, by the way, don't bin it. It really is like, how have you managed to? And not that, it's not just me, apparently they've done it to quite a few other people as well. So, bloody idiots. Oh, I'm gonna have to go past this guy in a minute. Surely you can just take that money back off before paying it. There. Exactly, yeah. Like, it was still, like, I got paid on Friday. Head office has sent me a message personally to say some staff have had some issues, had something go wrong with payroll, and we'd find out from our third party payroll company. So, and then they've still had much time. Had much time to decide that. You know, many days, if they could work out the time to sit there and send me a bloody. Oh, I got my payslip on Wednesday. Got told about it Wednesday night in a text. Thursday, you got a message from payroll, and then Friday was basically told, look after it. So it has really frustrated. To be honest, I did look at it and go, that's quite a bit for me that works as a bloody cinema assistant, essentially. So this month's pay is going to, yeah, it's essentially almost half. Almost. It's a good 2/5 I get removed. Yeah. And that's already off of the 80% that that I'm already getting. So really, really not helpful, bar stewards. You've been enjoying your recent Valorant and CSGO matches? I'm assuming CSGO is probably not so much, because I see you went on that for as long as Valorant. Both not bad actually. CSGO is short because you get a cooldown for 24 hours after winning 2 games, as I don't have a rank yet, just to stop smurfs. Oh, is there? Oh, okay, that's probably actually quite helpful. Probably annoying if you've, say, just started, but it's actually not bad. They're actually thinking about smurfs. Better than bloody Siege. Me and Skip had a game the other 2-3 days ago. It was a level 6 that chose like sort of a fairly mid operator, one you wouldn't get as a new person anyway. They were level 6, so quite a bit out of their range and price. Absolutely slaughtered us with a 9 KD over 4 rounds. I think it might have been 3 rounds, because it was 3-0 probably. And there was a level 189 on our side, did fuck all. And it was like, great. Me and Skip were at the top with like 2 or 3 kills each. The rest of the team did nothing. And the level 6 on the other side just slaughtered us. It was like, cause you just can't get the staff. As much as I know you guys have been complaining about Valorant, you'll get one good team on your side for once, but literally 99% of the time it's always just fuckers that either want to go AFK, or just do badly. Sounds about right. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, it's good long term, I guess, but annoying when you're not smurfing and can't play. Yeah, that's the only other issue with that. I like the idea that it's to stop smurfs, but you know, I'm sure they could see that you've probably had your accounts for quite some time. But I dare say that's something they could think about implementing, or they're just going to go sod it. No, you've won too many. You can bloody wait, just to make sure. I suppose they also evaluate the rest of the team as well, as not just sort of cut you out. It's only me and Jay, as James already has ranks, so they played a lot more. Oh, so it's just you two that... Oh, okay, so that's... So they can carry on playing games, but then you have to wait? Yeah, that can be annoying. Yeah, I can understand that. When I play as a group and basically get told, yeah, you guys are alright, you guys have got to wait. So I'm going back, yeah, that is completely understandable. be honest, I don't know. I prefer Valorant and the way it works. CS:GO, I can't. I've had a few games of it. I can't get along with it. I don't mind the bullet spray. I think it's just the way people play it. Even though it's not really much different to Valorant in a way, or Siege in a slightly different way. Where can I go from here? Somewhere else I haven't been. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's because I'm not. The way you're meant to play is similar, but yeah, that's right. There's still similar ways, but it's the same but different. Uh, 5 ton of brake fluid. That's new. I need to put my trailer back while I bloody got it. You in work later today, or you got the day off? And Max plays, I suppose, is working. Both got the day off today somehow in the rest of the week. Oh, okay. I'd just like to go back to work, you know. That'd be nice. Rumours of we might not even be back before. What was it? Before. What was it? Pubs and restaurants supposedly could be up until like June, July, and that's like, well, I'm part of hospitality, so hospitality, entertainment, and retail somehow fits in amongst our details. So I'm going to be a long time. Other than looking for other places to go. I've even thought about just doing something like Uber Eats or something, just to get a bit extra on the side or something, just to help. Like this helps a little bit. Sort of keeps my mind off things. Play games and enjoy it. Is that or get yourself into Tesco? No, I would like to avoid Tesco around here. If I can stay out the retail-y bit and just stick with what I've got, that'd be great, because cases around here are not good. Especially if you work in retail. And the police around here are a little bit more on it than, say, your rural areas. What was it I had thought about? There was something around here that was... It's like always asking, oh, I could be an NHS prescription deliverer. The cinema's doing a thing where, I wouldn't say it's like a promotion, but it's more like encouraging the staff to participate in anything that the NHS can offer, like doing jabs and such, just to help with that. Fair enough, delivery isn't bad though. Half a day's work and then games for the rest. Yeah, like I've been trying to stick to doing about 12 till 4 for the streams, just to try and get back into it, be a bit more of a rhythm. Then I've also got, I'm only doing this one early because I've got to pop out at 1 and take my mum to an appointment, so I just thought if I do this now, then I'm not missing out on the daily run. I've got a couple of subscribers now, I've had a few more followers. Some of them keep leaving, sods, but I can't really do anything about that. Yeah, it's going alright the last few days, it's been good. Your internet just as bad as always, along with James's. As long as you're consistent things. Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying. If I just stick to around the 12 to 4. I've had a few people join my Discord as well, so I, send messages on there now. So, like yesterday, I said I'll do an early one for the reason of I only found out late last night that my mum would need some help getting to where she needs to go. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I just need to. I thought I'd just let everybody know I'll do an early stream and then might go do a later one. I haven't decided. I don't know how early I'll be back, but yeah, consistency I think is the key. I'm sticking with this at the minute because it's something I quite enjoy, and also it's something that my graphics card actually will let me play without crashing as well. Because at the moment I can't really. I'm not really looking forward to having my games crash all the time, because obviously every time my games crash because of a driver error, it cuts out, breaks the encoder. So I have to completely close and reopen Discord, breaks the stream, breaks quite a few things. I miss playing this game, spent so many hours on it. I've spent a lot of hours on it. I've got the American one as well. I was thinking about maybe doing some of that instead of this today. I might save them for some other streams. But I haven't quite decided. Because it's just, to me, the trucks just, well, the trucks behave entirely differently. So, can't really do too much about it. Literally, oh, they're going green anyway. I have ATS, but never really played it compared to this. To be honest, this I find a bit more enjoyable because it's the European one. There's a lot more a lot more people on it, especially at like our time of day. Whereas the American one seems to be more. Although there's a European server, it's definitely not as busy as I think it probably could be. I find ATS is a lot busier, more really late at night, when the Americans are awake pretty much. So it's sort of a bit like, do I, don't I think about it. So I tend to stick to this, because it's nicer to come on this to see a busy server, although it could be bad, but it's nice to sort of constantly seeing people going past and either tooting the horn, flashing the lights, or at least just being there is a bit nicer than going around an American Truck Simulator, which is essentially a slightly bigger map, but there's nobody around. It's sort of just a bit daunting. Yeah, to be honest, Truckers MP for this. ATS, I've not really ever thought about it, but yeah, could probably just stick to doing single player for American Truck, or at least until the player base picks up a bit more. How many hours have I done on this? If I can. No, that's Discord, all of them. I've done just up 400 hours on this so far. I'm on 398. So it's not bad. I had a lot. Oh, fair enough. I can't remember. Do you really do so much on the demo? I can't remember. Or was it you couldn't save it or something weird like that? I can't remember. Or was it something like 15 deliveries or something really weird? I knew there was some weird cap to it, so you couldn't like completely overdo it. Yeah. Yeah, you could, just keep making profiles, find different ways of doing things, or start with different trucks, different areas. Slowly work your way through it. Probably not as mad as the 1500s I've got, 1500 hours I've got on GTA. Because I really don't have anything else better to do. Not going to bother with indicators, they're rather loud and obnoxious, and there's nobody down here. Nah, that's not too bad. Level 73. That's definitely to do with that. Have we got any hauling hope here? Have I spelled that right? No, I didn't. I don't think I've been there. How long is that? 13-hour trip. I've only got 2 hours. Oh, I could do that as a contract. Do I want to... Yeah, I'll do that. Get rid of my trailer. And then that way, when I come off of it, the contract will stay around for a little while. Recruitment agency, got it. Oh dear. Going to go deliver small vaccines to the world at 55 miles an hour. Let's go do this. Nobody around, let's go muck some stuff up. I swear I just came around here a moment ago. Yeah. What weird one-way loop was that? Oh, I heard somebody. I don't know what, I keep thinking I can hear things and I don't know if I am or not. I'll pop in here, grab some fuel and double check the door. I will be back in just a second. I think it's downstairs making some noise. Oh dear. Round and round and round we go. Getting distracted by damn messages. That was only the truck. The truck was getting damaged anyway. There we go, horn is working. Bloody F mod. And now we're gonna do it all over again when I get across the border. Yay. Stopping here for a minute. Oh well, it's not brilliant parking, but it's better than some. I'm literally got told that I got a delivery coming in a second. I don't really want to be mid-driving when it comes. Approximately 3 minutes. Oh, okay. That was 2 minutes ago. I'll be back in just a momento. I'm going to carry on around like this for a minute. I can't really hang around any longer because I'll end up getting kicked from the game and all sorts. I have to see if I can hear out for when they get here, or if they call, because I'm in a weird place that nobody ever finds. So lucky me. I didn't see how long the boat journey was, although I think no, there wasn't one this side. Right.
Ugh, so busy.
Oh, hello, Skip.
Hello there.
Confused me then. All I heard was like a click or a creak or something, and I was just like, oh no, my computer's burning.
Oh no.
I've had Mr. Fakes in my chat today.
Yeah, a Jack Fix.
Yeah. He has today off.
For Fix.
And James. And I saw them on CSGO, but apparently apparently James and Reax have got oh shit, there's my delivery. Fuck. Won't be long. There's the mic. That's always a good start to have back, isn't it? And back to the game. Right. Sorry about that. I can get back to business. He rang the doorbell and asked me to come downstairs.
Because he couldn't be bothered to climb the stairs, I guess.
Well, some do, some don't. It was quite nice and very nicely asked, could I come downstairs to grab it? I said that's fine. I didn't read the full text. I thought it was just oh, your delivery drive is going to be about 3 minutes away. That was it.
Yeah.
While I thought he was going to be a bit, well, it said he was about 3 minutes away, and that text came through 54, so it was about almost 10 minutes ago. And I tapped on it, and it comes up with a load of other stuff about to support social distancing, you'll be placing it on the doorstep, and please give the driver time to move back before collecting your parcel. Most of them like to drop it outside the door and then they'll come back later. Some of them just don't. Although he essentially did the same, he just did it down the communal door, so I had to go downstairs and grab it. Which luckily it's not a tour block.
Yeah, could you imagine? 20 minutes down the stairs. For God's sake.
Down the stairs, sorry, I'm just waiting for the lift to come up and come down. yeah, I had to wait for that. I had another one. I had a text from Amazon telling me that one of my parcels is delayed because of an error in my address, which they said they have now corrected, but please could I make sure it was correct the first time round. I had a look at the addresses and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. And then I had a look at the tracking. Apparently it was received at the wrong carrier facility.
Oh, so it's their fault then, basically.
So it's their fault. And then there's another piece of the pie that's also missing. It says within the space of 5 minutes, it went from Weybridge, Surrey to Reading.
It flew.
So I was like, so basically, you've got the same barcode on a different product somewhere else, or someone's just getting a bit lazy with the scanner.
No, it flew.
Or it could fly. But either way, apparently it's been corrected, but could be delayed by a day. It's like, well, it's only a monitor stand, so it's the only.
Finally had an email back from Razer about my mouse after I ordered it.
Oh yeah.
On the flipping 18th of December or something
Mid-December,
like that.
yeah.
Still hasn't arrived. I think I'll read it to you. Because basically, I got in contact with like Razer online chat and was like, it's still not here. Could someone make it appear, please? And then I was like shoved backwards and forwards from people to people, and then I kept getting emails saying, I hope this email finds you well. I just want to keep you updated on the case, and the update every time was, we're waiting for feedback from our internal team. I was like, great. And this morning I had one, good day. I was like, oh, good day to you, sir.
Crikey, they got on the right side of the bed this morning, didn't they?
Yeah, I was like, good morning.
Good day. Oh, yeah, whatever. Is it here? No, we'll fucking find it.
My name is so-and-so, and I'll be assisting. I'm from the Razer Advanced Solutions team. And I'll be assisting you today. I severely apologise for the delay, update, and the inconvenience this has caused. I mean, not massively, but thank you.
This was a Christmas present. It's fucking February, mate.
It's a good thing I'm not 12 years old and upset
great for
about
next year. Sorry, yeah.
And I don't know if it's a he or a she. His name's I don't know if it's Rodolin or Rodlin, but I don't know which one.
Okay, we'll go with them. They.
So they go off with, your concern has been brought to our attention and I will be handling your case moving forward. I'm really sorry to hear that you've not been able to receive your order, and our team is still investigating this one. To avoid further delay, we'd like to offer you a replacement or process a refund for you to reorder. Please let me know how you'd like to proceed. Should you wish to proceed with the replacement, kindly provide your full shipping address. Should you need further assistance, then please send us an email through this thread or contact us on our live chat. So yeah, I'm finally getting a mouse.
So did you ask for a redelivery?
Yeah, I will do. I haven't emailed them back yet, but yeah.
Oh, okay. What one was it you ordered?
I don't know.
You can't remember. I'm sure, did you get it from the Razer store?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I imagine if I'd have got it from like Amazon, they'd have been like, well, not us.
Amazon, to be honest, Amazon would have probably have sorted it.
It would have been
Amazon, to be honest, aren't. But I suppose it's just depending on where products were at the time. So I dare say that could have come from their warehouse in some other foreign country. I'm assuming, because if you're saying
it was like fucking back and beyond China. So I was like, okay.
Oh,
and it just got stuck in Southampton since like the 14th of December.
Oh, so we got halfway here and then it's like, hi.
I'm like, I could drive up and pick it up if it's that fucking difficult.
There is that, I suppose. Yeah. Well, at least they're aware, and they've straight away said, you know, what would you like to do? Rather than like, well, you're not able to wait a little bit. It's like probably almost there. It's like, mate, it's not bloody moved. I'd laugh if you end up getting it. Does turn up after some backlog or something, or they found it in the back corner of a cage or something.
I ordered the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed.
The Basilisk.
Basilisk.
Nice. Is that the wired one?
No, wireless.
It is wireless. Okay. Nice. Speedy, juicy times.
BD. I'm just gonna nip to the bathroom and grab a drink.
Okay. Oh my god, another player. you're right, madam.
What?
You're right.
Yes.
All good.
Okay.
I've finally seen another truck on here.
Yeah.
I've not seen one for ages. I was saying to Jack earlier, I wouldn't mind playing the American one, but there's not many people want to do the online on it.
Alright.
Because it's always really quiet, unless it's like stupid o'clock, like 1, 2 o'clock at night, when the Americans are awake, then their American servers are thriving.
Yeah.
But the European one's dead most of the time. Whereas if we come on like a mid-late evening on Euro Truck, it's literally, you'll be in a queue to get in.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, and there's another truck coming at me. Whoa. Oh, and another truck that's come speeding up behind me. That'll be why he's catching me. I thought I was catching him. And he's just going for the overtake. He's delivering some Iveco vans. Some new Iveco vans. Yeah, I thought I'd do another case of vaccines, so I'm still doing my part, but stuck at 55 miles an hour.
So long.
Yeah, I'm only going to be on for about another hour, hour and a half. Which I didn't know if I'd have time to be able to finish this delivery, but I will. Not quite like that monstrous one that me and Crimson did yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Well, he prefers the long ones, but I got really annoyed because I got damaged from something somewhere, and I don't know how. Because I got damaged because my truck apparently hit some invisible wall, so I reloaded before that accident, and the damage wasn't there because it wasn't a contract, it was just a normal cargo. So I thought, well, if I just reload before it when it's not there, it'll be fine. But somehow in between then and the rest of the journey, I got another 1%, so it's like, great. Good thing I'm not doing 2,500 mile vaccine journey. Although I don't think it'll be minus 73 degrees by the time I get there. Depending on the vaccine. Adam said she and the nursery would get vaccine soon because they're in the vulnerable sector. That the was it Boris or someone that said maybe kids should start having the vaccines now as well, or something?
Yeah.
It's like, great. What about me and like the middle gap? Because wasn't it apparently some kids up north or something supposedly got letters and it was sent in error or something?
Probably.
And it's like, well, sent in error is a bit of a big thing. Parents must have been like, before me? How? Wasn't too bad as zebra crossing. Yeah, train crossing. Some of the train crossings are violent. Welcome to Russia. I don't think I'm quite that far over in Russia, but... I dare say we'll be seeing Crimson later tonight then, by the looks of it. I wonder if it'd be on when I got on this morning, but obviously not. Adam was complaining because she's like, I thought you didn't want monitor stands. I said it depends, because a lot of the stands have got weird thicknesses or width and such that they don't like. Bearing in mind the one I'm getting was on sale for like 22 quid. It says it'll fit the thickness of my desk, and it'll also take these two monitors. So if it can take them and I'm happy with it, fine. If for any reason it's horrible or I don't like it, I can just send it back. She's like, oh, alright then. Just know, that's the joys of Amazon. There's a cow! Miles to go. My truck is not very well. Oh, I never told you guys about the that important thing after yesterday's stream, did I?
No.
I'll see if I can remember when I'm finished on this one in a bit. Delivering vaccines. Just let me go. Damn customs. Oh, as soon as I cross the border it starts chucking it down with rain. How typical. Sorry, yeah, I was saying about the accident that lot on CSGO. Apparently, so because Jack and... Oh, I just hit the wall. So Jack and James aren't... haven't got ranks yet on CSGO. So what happens is, if they win 2 games in a row, they then have to wait, I think they said 2 hours before they're allowed to do another game, just to make sure they're not smurfing.
Wow.
Yep, reaction high, because they've already got ranks, they can just carry on playing. So I said, okay, I can understand that's sort of good and a bad thing, but that would get annoying. I can understand the reason for it. And at least you've got the goal that once you've got your rank, at least it gives you the chance to carry on. Didn't need that road sign. Whoops.
No.
It's flat pack now. I've really got to stop hitting these road signs. Why do you just put them in the way? Might also help if I slow down just a little bit more. I also forgot because it's raining, so I can't go as fast. That might be why. I'm just sliding into the signs. I've suddenly got a very itchy eye. It's irritating. Ta-da! I have reached my destination. Ugh. Not bad, not bad. Now what should I do now I'm here? Someone breaking things?
Oh yeah, it's just Pootus.
Oh.
Say hello, Pootus.
Hello.
Should just be done. Rough out. Emily or Juice? Home bargains, bloody damn.
I'm gonna move some logs.
If you're still the same people, yeah. How much was it last year? 750. It's gone down 300 quid. My god.
I mean, that is a 20%.
I can drive. What?
That's part of it, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what else we have?
Yeah, Mum's got it on the calendar. It's at the end of February.
So,
yeah, if that's what you want to stay with the same people, you just let it keep going. It's not. If it's not English, what English is it?
American.
Yeah, but basically, if you just want to stay the same, then you just leave it and it will just do its own thing.
I mean, I am, but not as much. I quite like to go into my city inspiration. Just not.
just. And that was Buddha's.
Ah.
Because apparently home bargains is an essential trip in a global pandemic.
It is, because it's a food shop. I don't know how Wilco's covers though.
Do they sell food?
It is. I wouldn't say it's more of a DIY sort of home store sort of thing than it is food. Off the top of my head, the only food bits I can think of is pick and mix.
Actually, yeah, to be fair. I know they sell like pick and mix, and I think they might sell like sweets and stuff.
They're like,
chocolate
they
bars,
sell
but I don't think
packed
they sell
sweets
like
and such, yeah.
Yeah.
But they apparently count as a essential store, so they're allowed to stay open. tons of logs. Is she going by herself then, or by herself? Okay.
No, with Emily.
Oh, sorry, I think that bit didn't come through. What was the other bit she was saying? How much her insurance has come down by?
Yeah, it's like 300 quid.
What's that feel like? There's a lamppost there, my friend. Just watched the truck literally go straight across the roundabout into a lamppost, so he obviously wasn't paying attention. What numbskull? Slowly, slowly. I've got the Discord window open still, and every time someone comes and joins, it just, obviously the list keeps growing or shrinking. I'm just like, who was that? We've got Pizza Man in Discord that's gone and put, yeah, I broke my headphones.
That's not ideal. How do you manage to do that? What did you not say?
Sorry?
I said, how did you manage to do that?
He hasn't said at the moment. I'm along the path as much as it was broken, and then was unplugged, and then that was the last I heard. Looking at the screenshot he's put in Discord, I assume he's on a laptop, but I'm assuming he doesn't have audio on for that or something. I don't know. I'll talk to you about some other bits as well after the stream. Which, to be honest, I don't actually know how long I've been on for. Oh, it tells me about 2 hours. Mind doing a bit longer if I can. more damn roundabouts. I wonder if I joined a main road, but I can't really go anywhere anyway because it's 55-mile-an-hour cap. Jack was complaining about how many GPS systems I had on my truck. Mobile phone on my dashboard, the built-in dashboard sat-nav, and then obviously the on-screen one.
Yeah.
Like, just the right amount, no? I'm gonna put them on. Oh, wrong button. That one. Just to upset him again if he comes back. All the sat-navs. Speed limit, great. Oh, that's not too bad. You went to the city, left the city. Okay. Well, on the very edge. I'm intrigued to know what they're doing with the Euro truck with all the bus stops they've added. It's like they might make a bus simulator using the already made map. It's possible.
Maybe.
That was very early for an indicator, but never mind. Oh, it could have been James coming online. Hey, Lois. He's enjoying me emote. I have to do some. I have to do some more. I want to do the little orange heart, and then after that, I'm a bit confused what to add. So I will think of something. Oh, don't you call me woman, you know I'm streaming. Could you tell who? You want me to put this trailer in there? Oh. Yeah, when Lewis was like, oh, how do I park the trailers? Do I have to stop on the block? I said, no, because I purposely set mine to skilled. I've turned up to my drop-off point. I literally gonna have to work for this one. It's gonna have to be an outside camera though, because I'm not gonna be able to do this from inside the cab. I am not that skilled yet. Ooh, don't jackknife it, jeez. I'll go forward. Let's put some lights on for the fun of it. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that was a bit closer than I was expecting. Didn't damage it, did it? No. just coast it into the spot, stop it there. Handbrake on, turn those bloody damn lights off. There you go, have the damn trailer. Oh, I was hoping it would get me to level 74. Have I got anything else I could do? Briefly. Corks. I could take some dang corks. How long is that? An hour 22. Can I do something a little longer? Corks or chewing gum? Or packaged food? I think packaged food is a bit more important than corks and chewing gum. Take me an hour just to pick up the down trailer. Damn. Why are these towns so big? Exploring new roads on here, so that's always a good start. Gives me exploring more map. Just think I'll be gone just about the same time you're having lunch.
Yeah.
Roughly. And then we'll be back when Crimson decides to show his face. If that's if he wants to talk to us, that is.
You haven't upset him again.
Well, I don't mind him coming to... I don't mind him being on a call and such, but if all he's going... Like, putting it nicely, if all he wants to do is sit there and watch his bloody videos, why does he join the call and then wonder why we don't... You know, we can't then hear us or do something or other. Thank you for the follow, Psycho Nicole. Once I could understand how it was written.
Once I learned to read.
You're okay. Once I learn how to read and write again, I'll be okay. Why are you not going on? Okay, this is actually going to confuse me now. Why can't you pick it up? Try it. It's on. A little bit of brute force. Probably damaged it. No, I didn't. Just made a very horrible noise. It wasn't going onto the what the game calls the fifth wheel, but it wasn't locking onto the truck. It was like it's like the locking pin was there, but then it was just pushing the truck aside.
Yeah.
So I pretty much just lined it up and just went reverse and full throttle, and then it just made a nice good dunk. It connected it, just about, but it worked. And now we're on the road again. Do. Lewis putting in the hello with the waving lady. I don't know if Lewis can hear us yet.
The waving lady.
I don't know what little emote's called. I think it's just a high, isn't it? Twitch high or something.
Yeah, I don't actually know what it's called. I know what you're on about though.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
I wonder if you can use the Twitch glitch as a... I don't think there's any point using that as an emote, because there's probably one somewhere, isn't it? The little Twitch glitch.
Look, one of these.
That's definitely a Twitch glitch, that one at the end. Oh, they all are. Is that... What are they called? Are they literally glitches?
Literally Twitch glitch.
Jeez. Wow. Okay then.
New idea, please.
Well, do you know the little icon for Twitch, the little purple sort of like speech tag bubble thing?
Yeah.
That's called a Twitch. That's called Twitch glitch.
As far as glitch.
Yeah, as far as I know, that's what it's called. So that's like that's like the glitch. The glitches have got glitch. I don't know where I stand anymore. Thank you for my midday email for someone's birthday phone. It's more of an acquaintance than I really am likely to worry about. What I'll do is I'll put a little, I wouldn't say like a subs goal, but a total subs bar, I think. Because I haven't got anything up there other than the recent subs going around. So I think I'll put like a little thing up for subs. I'm also wondering if partners know how to get rid of yourself subscribing to your own channel, if that makes sense. Unless it just disappears, it's just there that first time when you start.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's just weird looking at recent subscriber. Me? Huh? What? I've done what? Doing all these little lone trips. a straight over one anyway. Didn't even notice there's tram traffic lights there. All these little intricate turnings and such, and we're not using them.
You would have thought it would have been so hard to find just a free fucking clock download that isn't through the fucking Microsoft Play Store. That doesn't look like it's 75% virus.
What's this? A clock?
Yeah, so our Microsoft Store is blocked because it's work.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
And the users are like, we want a big clock on the desktop, basically. So instead of just that little one down bottom left, no, bottom right even, they want a big one on their like secondary monitor. Most people just go to the app store, go, oh, that's a nice app, download. Yeah, we can't do that. So I've spent the last probably hour and a half trying to find an app that doesn't look like it's going to give you a virus, that will just download and run.
GC Pod says the book of chronology, or I ordered has finally arrived. It's about time. Man was up real early for this stream. Yeah, I was up about 7:30, but I sort of stirred around 7:30, and then
You're
about.
Up 4 hours.
Sorry.
But you're up 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, Madam woke me up about 7:30 as she went to work. I sort of stirred more around 8. I was on my computer by 9, and I was like, I really wanted to get the stream started by then, so I think it was about 9:15 I actually started. Because what I'm trying to do, Max, is trying to go between 12 and 4, but I've got to take my mum to an appointment, and can you set the built-in clock as a widget?
Windows 10 doesn't do widgets.
Windows, no, they don't do Windows 10 widgets. They were removed from Windows 7, even in more recent updates, because they had exploits.
They had issues.
And then they decided, nah, get rid of it. But yeah, I decided, because I've got to go take my mum to an appointment at 2, I'm going to come off around 1, so then it gives me, I thought if I do this morning stream, it gives me time to do stuff after it. So yeah, I'm quite early for normal. I really got to put OBS on the other screen so that when I'm reading it, I'm looking at it rather than over here. And it's like, no, I want to go that way. Well, normally I have my you know what? If I do that now, I can have my iPad up underneath with it open, so then I could just do it that way. You know, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? Or have the OBS web app open, so then I can see it that way. So they haven't set a ticket for this, have they?
Yeah. I'm tempted to just tell them it's not doable, but whatever.
I would look for you, but at the moment, sounds like you're quite a task. Yeah, it's quite a task. It's obviously being a corporate network for quite a very big company. They're very picky on what you can and cannot do. Buy a big ass wall clock and tape it to the screen. That's a good idea.
Possible. To be fair, I'm just gonna probably tell them to just go to
And then he says,
like fucking www.clock.com and just fucking be done with it.
oh yeah, Juicy Pod put, sounds like quite a task. Buy a big ass wall clock, tape it to their screen, then GG, easy.
I would if they weren't a million miles away.
Is this the usual area?
Yeah.
Why is it always them? Why is it not someone like slightly closer to home?
Why is it always them?
What about all you do on Windows 10 with yeah, the problem with third-party apps is they've still got to have permission to launch them. Which luckily Skip just about has permission to make such a rule, but
just about
wouldn't be available on your normal. I'd like this. Oh wait, why won't I? Why can't I start that? Are they running just normal Pro?
Yeah.
Or are they on? They're just normal Pro. Okay. Is that even at the office, or do you have Enterprise at office because they're hardwired into the local stuff?
No,
it's still just Pro. Okay. To be honest, they both do about the same. That's, to be honest, Enterprise is just more of a pain in the arse to work with. Especially just the activation licenses for that crap. Pro's just easier. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, because obviously I cheat because I've got the wallpaper engine, but not everyone over there has got one to make a Steam account just to have a fancy animated one. That would probably just burn the computer more than their actual, normal than just not turning it off.
Yeah, I feel like that would get blocked in downloads anyway.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. If it's not one, it's another.
And I can't get onto half the semi-dodgy sites because like this site has been blocked for freeware and shareware. And you're like, fine.
Did you hear about the Italian chef with the terminal illness? He's passed away.
I'm gonna pass away in a minute.
Oh dear. Is that because you haven't got aircon?
See, all of these look like genuinely might give me a virus. Maybe.
Well, I'd say try. Well, I suppose you couldn't let the big bosses do it, like across the pond do it.
I'm gonna ask when they come online when it's like not 7 AM for them.
Like,
I'll email them and ask.
Just say, your fellow colleagues want me to do this. They want me to do what? Can you do it?
Is there a way,
you guys have got the permission to actually bend the rules. I can't. Whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will hunt you down and I will make you pay. You'll have my word. Sorry, you have my word. Jeez. I'm butchering it. I think this point still came across.
And the joke is gone.
I've heard that one. I quite like that. I remember being here the other day. We have one way in, one way out. How are you driving? Keyboard, mouse? I'm using a Windows 10 controller. Windows 10 controller. That sounded bloody horrible. I'm using an Xbox One controller. I was about to say Windows controller then again. I was like, no. Yeah, using an Xbox One controller for Windows technically. I've set up most of the controls to the controller so that I can drive a little bit better than using a keyboard. I have done many hours on this on keyboard. It's only more recently I've used a controller. Steering wheel and pedals. Yeah, I have thought about it, but steering wheel and pedals have always been crap. Never really had a space for a steering wheel, and even when I do, I could never really sit at a comfortable level to use the pedals that either would or wouldn't move every time you put your foot on the pedal. So I gave up on that fairly quickly. I think I used to use it more for the F1 games. I have a feeling it was either F1 or might have been. I think I tried it briefly for a dirt rally. No, not dirt rally. One of the dirts, and also for. There's another racing one. Logitech Driving Force GT. Pick them up from eBay for about 40 notes. They're decent. Dirt Rally is good. I still play that. I haven't played it for a while. I think I went on it recently just to set it up to my monitor and then on the settings, and I think that's as far as I got. I think I did. Oh no, I might have done a couple of rounds with Crimson. I can't remember. Let's go on Pikes Peak. Yeah, fair enough. The Peugeot. I used a really old thing. I can't remember what the old one was. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. It's quite a bit of fun, that game. I can't remember what the other game is. If not that, Project Cars 2 and Drive to Nürburgring, California Highway. I've done, I've got Project Cars. I haven't played number 2. It's gonna bug me now. Steam. Library. Grid 2, that's the one I was thinking of. I've done quite a bit in that. That was a lot of fun. Although I haven't played it since April 2016, but we'll gloss over that. Played some grip combat racing. I wouldn't know on that one. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue on that one. Not. Oh, it's got a weird wheel at the back. See, that trailer went on first time. Didn't have to give me some weird nudging effect. Ooh, there's a ditch there before I just drive myself into that. Which I almost did not do. this trip should hopefully take up most of the rest of the time I have left. So this is most likely going to be my last journey. Did I miss a question? Oh, I got Discord in my ears. I don't know what the grip combat racing is. I think it was the only thing I remember saying. My memory is really bad. Yeah, I've not heard of. No, I heard of or don't know what it is. Is going to get a sack. I knew there was something I should have done yesterday, Skip, and that was to change the timers of the damn bot.
Oh.
Grip. The cars run any way up. Weapon speed boost, multiple laps, shortcuts, etc. Oh, okay. It's a different driver walls and ceilings. Oh, okay. That's definitely a different type of thing that I would have ever tried. I don't know if my mentality would be able to understand. I say understand it. Really balls to the wall kind of racing. Yeah, that's. My mind would probably get confused. I'd be like, "Hey, a minute, which way up am I meant to be?" Sounds like fun though. It's almost like the little toys you can go, like little cars or toys you can buy to climb down surfaces. And it's just started raining, got no grip. I'm trying to think of what the recent is it can't remember the shop round here to me, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a toy shop where you could buy like cars that drive up walls and little things like that. I've not played either of those, Revolt or Twisted Metal World Tour. It's like they got drunk and had a baby. Oh dear. They're old games. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of them, so I can say no to those. I know that much. A fellow trucker. I tell you, when they can fix the horns on these, it'd be so much better. Because half the time people just sit there. Flashing the lights is okay, but because of the rendering distances, you can't always tell people are flashing at you, or it just comes in late. Been gaming since Quake 2 and Quake 3. Quake 2. I remember taking down my college network with that. That and Trackmania 2 and Minecraft server when that was new. Jesus, anybody remember when Minecraft hit the deck? Oh, those were the days.
I don't know if you've seen Orange or your viewers. But there is a Prime Minister to lead clap for Captain Sir Tom Moore and health workers this evening at 6.
6 PM they're doing a clap for him?
Yeah. Yes.
Was that thing on the news, was it?
Yeah, I literally just got the BBC breaking news.
Oh, okay. I dare say it'll give me about another 5-10 minutes. My phone will also tell me the same. Is that the BBC app?
Yes.
I've been so tempted to try that. Used to play Q2 on a LAN at work, yeah, on break. My first job that was. Yeah, it was Quake 2 at college. There was 15, 16 of us in a. I did a IT course, so you can guess as soon as it was like break time, lunch time, Did we leave the room? Oh no, that was game time, and then probably a little bit during lesson time. We did Quake 2 and Trackmania, and I remember it was a break time one day, and he was a very knowledgeable lecturer. He wasn't an IT guy. He went to go speak to the admins in the office for a bit, and he came into the room and said, he came into the room and just went, "Oi, you." And I was like, "Yes, your PC is picking up a lot of packet data. What are you doing? It's more than a download, so what is it?" I'm like, "Nothing." "No, really, what are you doing?" I said, "Playing a LAN game." He's like, "Oh, alright, have fun." Walked out. I was like, it's literally all I was doing. Because I hosted the game, so it was always my computer that got moaned at. Oh, I did get my college banned from Google. That was a good time. They had no Google access to any of the Google products for a week and a half. That was a good time. Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention. They're still not. Oh. I got told about. I knew how to ping packets, like how to go on command prompt and ping devices and such. And at first, we were told to just ping each other's computers using the internal IP addresses of our fellow colleagues at the time, and then we got told about pinging websites as another source, so you can just use not just IP addresses, you could use their net names basically. I used to mess around with that, yeah. And he then told us how to change the packet sizes just to see if you get any other packet losses, or for like just network testing and things like that. So I ended up sending 128-bit packets, so a bit bigger than your usual stuff. And I told it to, and he also told us about how to change the lengths and such like that. So I told it to just ping Google and just not stop. I pinged Google for 3 hours on a Friday evening. Came back Monday morning with an email to all the students and college staff going, "Currently Google have blocked us, and we're currently investigating what's happened while we get hold of a spokesperson for Google." It's like, and at the time I didn't even think about it. I was like, "Oh, that's weird. What have they done?" And then it wasn't until a couple of days later I was like, "Hang on a minute. Did I do that?" It's quite fun. Can't get away with that. Well, I was there, so probably can't get away with that as much nowadays, but there were the good times. The days that, like, even nowadays, you ever watch a class get told, "Oh, we're going to be at a IT classroom or on computers or IT lab," whatever you want to call them. Even these days, when they're meant to be, say, using books or whatnot. "Oh, yeah, we're going to be on the computers. Yay! Anyone do any work?" No. "Oh, what are you doing?" "Playing games, or messing around, or finding proxy servers, or trying to find a way to Facebook, or, you know, just the usual stuff that you weren't really meant to be doing." That one. Oh. Do you ever miss those times, Skip?
Yeah.
The times when doing work was for the weak. Oh, did you ever have access to the partition delete tool? Worked best back in floppy disk days. All computers boot from disk drive first. Just walk past your colleague's computer in the morning, slip a disk in and let the fun begin. I never did, because the college, when I first started, I was there for 5 years at my college, and I saw a lot of things happen, going from some XP based system that was so locked down you literally couldn't fart. If you farted, they'd be like, "Oi, what are you doing?" Yeah, just deleting partitions is always a bit of fun. I've got what's the one I'm thinking of? When I first started at school, they were on a diskless network, so the whole damn system was slow, apart from one classroom which had its own server, the cheeky sods. So they were absolutely fine. They had one server for a room of 30, and there was another big monster of a server that then had to power the other 200 in the school. So it was like, no wonder. So I never got round. They didn't have disk drives or any CD drives. And they were running on Windows. It was either a Windows 98 system or 2000. So even memory sticks those days, when you did have them, you could plug them in, and they were like, "Sorry, don't understand this." Yet everyone else was, you know, at home. You'd have XP, or at the time was Vista. Ugh. That's a horrible thing. Anyway, that's what people had at the time, and memory sticks were what people would use for, you know, just transferring stuff. And it was one of the things you'd have to go up to the admins, and they'd specially transfer it. Can't believe I said that. Yeah, I know, right? It's the failed Windows 7 until they fixed it and actually made the Windows 7. Juicy Pods told me to go rinse my mouth out for saying the V word. I could be worse, I could be saying the N word, but not the way you think. You ever use Norton? Ugh.
I was like, what N word?
I thought I'd say it before it started to seem something dodgy.
Yeah, I was
Norton, that was a swear word at college. Jeez, you mentioned that in front of a particular lecturer that hated it. He actually sent you out the classroom. Blowing things out of proportion, yeah. He hated Norton so much. Yeah, he'd sent you out the classroom. But what I always laughed about was the fact of the college itself used Symantec, which is the parent company of Norton. So it's like, I'm not going to ask how he sleeps at night, but okay. The N pass can be it could be many different things. Yep. So for college, it was Norton. I still remember one day, it was during a break time, and we were swapping lecturers the next lesson, and we were still in the same room, so we just stayed in there. And I decided to be really cheeky. I logged in to the teacher's PC with the projector at the front, and they had like this remote control software, so you could control the rest of the PCs in that room. And I went onto it. I took control of all the PCs, and I told it to share my screen so they could all see what I was looking at, and I put the big Norton logo up on that screen. So it came up on the teacher's PC, the projector at the front, and all the other, I think it was about another 20 PCs in that room, all the way round. And he literally looked at me and he came in and he went, "You, out." And yeah, that was a fun day. He came in and went, "You have your laugh, now can you please just leave it be?" I'm like, alright then, I'll let it go. Man, I miss college.
Let's go to uni.
You can't get away with that kind of same shit. That's more about other things like alcohol.
Like alcohol.
But oh, these trucks are. Oh no, he's got a weird thing going on. What's the other thing? There's. What was something else? I had something else in my head before I got alcohol in my mind, and then. Oh yeah, my college is hiring for members 18.5 hours a week part time to do to be an IT lecturer. I'm just like, shame they wanted They were leaning more on the network side of things. It's like, yeah, you wouldn't teach me that, but the next group that came in that were doing exactly the same course were allowed to do it. Went on to year 2, and the year 1s that were doing it were then started doing more networking things, because that's where the businesses were going. Everyone wants networking. It's just like, thanks. So while you're keeping them up, I'm then left in a ditch somewhere. What have I got? 2.5 hours. That's just about enough time for me to finish this, and I will have to call it quits after this. What did I do at college? I'm sure there's many things I did. I found, if you're still there, Juicy, I got, when I was at my secondary school, they had their new PCs put in after a whole system-wide upgrade from this Windows 98, 2000, whatever it was. We finally got a new state-of-the-art computers across the whole lot, and went to XP with some pretty okay specs, I suppose, for the time. It's been a long time since school, college. Yeah, same for me. Quite some time. Well, if you think about it, when V came out, I don't remember when that came out. I know Windows 7 was 2009, late 2007, early 2009 that came out. So I remember that because I had the milestones for it when that came out. So they were not as buggy as the Windows 8 ones were. The only thing that really sticks in my mind...
I must have been like 12 when that came out then.
The only thing that really sticks in my mind is the repeat attempts at sugar gluing my history teacher to his chair. I never really did much to mess around with teachers, other than my college lecturers. I always tried to wind those up. When I was at school, I found out the local users of the PCs rather than the network users. So obviously all the students are such real-world roaming profiles, so whatever computer you logged in, your data was always there. And I found out the local user, so I was able to go in as the local user, and I would update everything, I would change things. I even changed the custom login background screen, so that when you move the little enter your username password box, behind it just said, "Hello, didn't expect to see me here, did you?" Little smiley face. And then put the login box back over it, so that nobody would know where it was. That was fun. I also then, using that login, got hold of the sys volume drive, which is basically where most networks would keep their... That's where they keep like the images and... well, not images, it's more like the setup files for programs, isn't it, when they do it across the network? Isn't it? Sysvol?
Yeah. Exactly.
And that I just copied that drive and went, I could do with some of this. Got myself some free license software, technically. And what was funny is, inside the files was the set up INF files. But because I wasn't launching it from the network, I couldn't use the INF file to do the install. So in my head I was thinking, how am I supposed to install this? It hasn't got a product key or anything. Went through the INF file, and between a load of misinterpreted, corrupted lines, I found the key. I was like, great, this is awesome. So I managed to... anything that needed a key I found inside these files. Carefully, it took me a while, because it wasn't really a notepad file at the time. And then when I was back at college, I got along so well with my lecturers. My tutor was amazing, and her boss, the head of department, I got along with them so well. Like I said, I was there for 5 years, and I actually did a good chunk in our college prospectus for them about the college as well, which was nice. They both came up to me and said, we'd like to offer you to write in our college prospectus for our department. I was just like, yes. That was good. But I remember going into town, I bought myself a Domino's pizza. Loved that. Came into the classroom, sat in the middle, Sat there and ate my pizza. My tutor came in. Oh no, it was the head of department came in. Said, "Oh, what pizzas you got there?" I just said, "Oh, I got this and that." I can't remember what it was. It was some meaty pizza because I prefer them. And they were like, "Oh, nice." They came and did some bits on the teacher's PC. This was a break, obviously. My friend, my only sort of real friend that I had there at the time, he came in with a pasty. He came in the room eating it. Immediately, my college lecturer went, "Oi, you, eating that, get out." And he was just like, "But he's eating pizza in the middle." "Yeah, and I'm talking to you, out with that." And nothing was said to me. I was like, "Oh." I didn't indicate. I wasn't going your way. Stop beeping your horn at me. Ah dear. Preferential treatment is nice. Yeah. Got me the teacher's pet kind of name and brown nose for a little while, but it's always a bit of fun to wind up everybody else. Even though it wasn't really my doing. I had a lot of troubles going on at home as well at the time. That was not a great couple of years for me, sometimes the college years for at home, but the lecturers and such understood and they were quite helpful and helping me still do what I needed to do, including let me use my own laptop and such at college, which at the time was not a thing you would do, which I think at the moment it's pretty much everyone takes their own laptop. It's more uni a thing, I think, innit? Take your own computer, but yeah, college it was, I used to sit in the middle, got myself an upgraded battery, 9 hours of battery on a Windows machine, unheard of. 15% battery. Oh no, I've got 2.5 hours of battery left, what do I do? You know what, I carried on. They were always fun. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, I didn't even notice I went to 74. Oh, nice 16k. What I'm going to do is I'm going to park up here. I don't even know where I am. I've gone so round. How many? No, that's the wipers. Rip. I've done almost another 2,000 miles on here today. That's not bad. And that's driving miles, because obviously the ferries can take up quite a substantial amount of time. Gotta pump myself up in here. There we go. Oh, we're close. Right, I'm gonna get in here. Neutral, turn lights off, engine off.
I'm gonna go for lunch a bit earlier because I have a meeting at 1:30. Sorry, of all joys.
That's fine.
So I will let you go. I hope
you're going now. I'm coming off
your
now
mother,
as well. So.
Oh, fair enough. I hope Mother gets an okay at her appointment. But yeah, let me know how it goes, and I'll
Juicy Pod
be
says
on
bye.
later this evening.
Sorry, Juicy Pod says bye, Skip.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, I'll be going because, like Skip said, I've got to go see my mum to take her to an appointment in not really amount of time. I've got to go travel to her, and it's a good 40-minute drive for me as it is. Yeah, thanks for coming by again, Juicy Pod. Again, thank you for your sub yesterday. Really appreciate it. If you're there, Lewis, I know you probably can't hear me, but thanks for coming by as well. Jack and Max for coming by as well. And Skip for keeping me company. And for the emotes. And for your subscription as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. I butchered that. Hopefully when I do the credits in a minute, it'll actually show it this time, as it should do. So I will push that button. Give me a few seconds to say thank you again for all coming by, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow about 12. Bye.
Bye.